It's okay.
Here we go. We're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. We are live. We are on video now, not just audio. So you do get to look at my face finally. I cannot hide behind the curtain anymore. Did the TV for many years from 97 to 2013, DJ and now podcasting. We're getting the music and the story all over the world. It's great. I appreciate everyone out there. Check out the No Cover TV podcast, the previous shows, the future shows, and of course today's show. You can see my artist next to me, and I'm not going to introduce her quite. Oh, you can see her name right on the screen. It's right there. Melissa's in the house, all right? And you're going to say your last name, Melissa.
Okay. So, hey, everyone. It's Melissa Pedigiano.
It's Melissa Pedigiano. There we go. I didn't want to mess that up, Melissa.
You got it.
But we got to thank right, but we want to thank everybody out there. This is supporting No Cover TV. And I like everybody to use my three favorite words. Support, support, support the artist. Get to the shows. Pay a cover charge if there is one. Get to the swag table. Go ahead and get the t-shirts, the albums, the CDs, the coffee mugs, bumper stickers, keychains. They got a lot of stuff. They get up to the stage, enjoy the show, and after the show, meet them, greet them, get an autograph. You just never know where they're going to go. And guess what? Artists do what they do for the love of what they do, and to put a smile on your face. In return, it's put a smile on the artist's face. So it works both ways. Right, Melissa?
I completely agree.
Good
Agree.
deal.
Everybody get out and enjoy and support.
Right. Support, exactly. So Melissa here is award-winning singer-songwriter, and I'm glad to have her on the show today. I was out of power the other day, and we weren't able to chat. But today, I got you.
Yes, and I'm so happy to be here.
I am too. I'm glad you're here. So you are an amazing singer. I love your music.
Thank you.
And if nobody knows out here what you do, you sing gospel.
Yes.
Beautiful gospel music.
Thank you. Yes.
So before we get into the music a little bit and talking about your journey, let's start at the beginning. Let's take it right on the time capsule.
Okay.
Let's go back. Yeah. Now you started early off.
I did.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to know if it was career per se, but at 2 years old, singing and dancing, and first performance at 7 years old.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, what is so amazing about it is that my parents picked up on it quite early on. I mean, they would go food shopping. I'd be sitting in the cart and I'd be bopping along on cue to the notes, and to the music. And I'd be trying to sing along. But when I would try to sing, it was like right in sync, like right on. Yeah, right on the as they call it, on the money. So right on the money. So my mom and my dad knew very early on that, okay, we have a singer. We have a singer coming on here. So it was very, very, I mean, obviously I don't remember that. I was so little, but my earliest memories, like when I was 4, going into church and started singing in church. So that's really where it started.
Okay, so you started out with church. I'm the same. Started out at 5, 6 years old in the church choir, moved right up all the way through 18. I'm sure you did the same, didn't you?
Yes.
Now, when you were in school, did you join choir in school?
I did. I was a part of the choir in school, and we did win competitions. I also won as a soloist. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, back in those days, now you sing gospel. But what was the genre of music all around that you were listening to as a teenager? Was there anything other than gospel?
Yes, I listen to everything. I'm very open-minded, even though everybody knows I'm a gospel singer. But I've listened to doo-wop, pop, R&B, classical. God rest his soul, my wonderful music teacher in school, Mr. Leeson, he taught me a lot of classical music also. So I learned a lot from him too. Growing up, I was listening to all types of music, not just Christian or gospel, music or Southern gospel, but it started leaning that way for me as I was getting older for many reasons, which is, God's calling and a blessing.
It is a blessing, and God gave you a real big blessing. Now, 18, got to get in the real world and get out there and work. Okay.
Yeah.
So, on the side, did you continue to sing in choirs, or did you move on and do different things? Well, talk to me.
Well, here's what happened. When I was in 10th grade, I completed 10th grade high school, and I wanted my high school education no matter what. So what I ended up doing was I was homeschooled for the last 2 years of my high school education. And
Nice.
then I was signed to Industry Modeling and Talent Studios with a contract. So I started doing modeling and I started to do movies and different things. And then during that time, I knew, okay, well, I want to get my book out. So my first book was released when I was 18, titled
Oh, wow.
Susanna, and it's an award-winning book. And then as time went on, I was like, well, now I want to do the music side of it. So once that came out, I was doing all that good stuff. Then the music came.
The music came. And approximately what year did the music come?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, let me see, I want to think back. I think it started in 2015 I've always been writing music since I was a kid and doing performing. But in 2015, I would say roughly around, that's when we released my 2 dance singles, Give You One More Chance. And then we released the first version of Dear Lord Jesus. So yeah.
That's a great song.
Thank you.
Song. We're going to talk about that a little bit here. So good deal. Now, I need to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
What was your dad and aunt in doo-wop?
Yes.
Now that had to be a lot of fun to be around because doo-wop's fun. So you got to tell me a little bit about dad and aunt doing this.
Well, I love my dad and I love my aunt, of course. And growing up around doo-wop has always been a part of the family. And my dad was part of first 7-Eleven. That was the first names group. And then it became Ricky and Vicky. And then they were signed to Angletone Records and they released hits in the 60s. So, I mean, the whole family is just so musically inclined on both sides of my mom and my dad. So it's amazing. It's amazing to be around it and to grow up in that. So I'm very, very thankful.
Well, definitely. Now, throughout your journey of being a vocalist, a real good vocalist, pick up any instruments?
I actually was starting to learn bass and piano. So my dad has been doing that with me more so, and I'm still getting it. It's just so much is on my plate that I haven't had the real chance to sit and do it more the way I like. But But bass guitar has always been number one to me. I don't know what it is. It's like another love language when you use the bass, and same thing with piano. But those two have always been on my top radar. So he's been showing me a lot about that, and I'm going to get more into it. But yeah, bass and piano.
Bass and piano. I love the bass. Now, is there a certain style and genre you like? I mean, are you slapping it like funk bass, or are you strumming? Are you picking? What are you on the bass? What are you doing?
I'm strumming. Yeah, I'm strumming it. And what I like about it, I like all genres, as I've mentioned. So I don't want a bass that's just for one genre. I want the bass where I could play every genre. And I'm very versatile. I like that. So that's how I want it to be. And I'm looking at different basses. I'm falling in love with all different kinds. It's hard to pick just one. It's like
one for every day of the week.
It's like a kid in a candy store, but I love it.
It is. Oh, it is. I got plenty of guitars, so too many.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So let's jump over to the music. How many singles do you have out right now? Can you count them?
Let's count them. Gave You One More Chance, the radio version. Gave You One More Chance, extended. 2 versions of Dear Lord Jesus, Blessed Lord Jesus, Look at You, I Know You, and now It's All For You. So I've want to do an EP. That's something we've been working on, and I'm also currently working on 2 Christmas singles as we speak. So this is what's going on at the moment, but it's been exciting. I mean, every year there's been something new and exciting with it, but the reception's been wonderful and I'm very thankful. And I get fans and new fans, and I've helped a lot of people through the music. I've gotten wonderful messages. So it means a lot. It really does.
Well, it's a great thing you do. You spread a word of joy, comfort, love. Everybody needs that in this world.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So, we're blessed to have you, and I thank you for your kind music. It's great stuff.
Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you.
Do we have an ETA on when the EP might come out?
Well, I'm working on it now. I'm hoping that the EP will come out by the end of next year. That's my hope.
Next year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We look forward to that. Definitely. I look forward to it. And everybody else out there. Let's tell everybody out here in podcast land platforms they can find you, your music, bio, everything.
Well, they could go to my website, which is melissapetigiano.com. They could go to facebook.com/Melissa Petigiano, facebook.com/Melissa Petigiano music. They could go to instagram.com/MissyPO1. They could go to Twitter/X, which is .com/singer-author01. And I
Right.
may Joy Rumble soon. So that's another one.
Okay. It's kind of amazing from back 20 years ago to what it is right now with all these platforms. You can put your music out there.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
love it. I'm being honest with you. I mean, I've always been the traditional type of artist where I like doing everything the original way. That's always
Mhm.
been me.
Right.
You know, some artists do it a little differently, and that's fine. But for me, it's always been about the original. You know, I like the authenticity. And
Yes.
you know, years ago, you used to put on a cassette tape or a CD, and you know, just
Right.
send it out or do something. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, those were the
But
days.
now it's like you just push a button, and once you have everything ready, it's ready to go within less than a half hour or 24
Yeah,
hours. It's
it's
amazing.
incredible. It
Yeah.
is amazing the speed and the comfort that we have with this. So, and speaking of, I notice you do have quite a few fans that love your music and what you're doing, and I'm sure you appreciate that very
I
much.
do. I do. I love my fans very much. They are from around the world. It's not just United States. And you know, I grew that fan base. It started with the book, of course, but then once it went into the music, the you know author fans they came along, and then the music fans started coming along. So
Right.
you know, it's amazing. I find it amazing and how it's touching everybody's lives in such an impactful way.
That's beautiful. Now, are you playing out quite a bit?
Say it again.
Are you playing out quite a bit your music? Are you out performing?
Well, currently, because of my laryngitis, if nobody, I'm gonna let everybody know I got laryngitis. I'm healing from, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I have different events I'll be attending coming up until I get clearance from the doctor to perform. We just did actually a year and a half ago. We did a live virtual concert, which was a blast,
Oh,
and that was
wow.
so much fun. And we did it here in Jersey, in my home state, and we did it at IMP Digital Studios, and an amazing place, award winning, Grammy award winning as well. And we just had a ball, and I got to sing some of my hits. We did an interview, and
Well,
it was
great.
so that was like another introductory piece that we did. And then now, and we're just gearing up for the different awards coming up. And then once I get clearance, I look forward to singing for everybody.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, do you are you going to do churches, venues? What's on the plan as far as getting out there after the
Well,
award?
everybody who I've been speaking to, they want me to do the church circuit for sure, and
Yeah.
they want me to start it out in Nashville. So that is something that we've been in discussions about. And then, of course, with different award ceremonies, once I get more clearance with different things, then I look forward to doing that too. So
Correct.
that's where it's starting. But the first original started in my home state, so I'm happy.
Home state. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And speaking of awards, ISSA, you're up for it. You're nominated on that.
Yes,
So
I
is
am.
yours truly. So
Oh,
hopefully we both win an
congrats!
award.
Yes, both of us. It's so exciting. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's three categories for
Right.
USA. It's Vocalist of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, and Music Video of the Year for my number one hit, Dear Lord Jesus, which is the recreated version, which is actually from the concert.
Oh,
We had the concert, and then we put out another version from that performance. So
okay.
that's nominated. Yeah.
Nice. That'd be great. Love to see you on the stage. That'd
Thank
be
you.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm
Definitely.
looking forward to it. I'm itching. I'm itching to get back out. Trust me. It's like
Oh,
just
yeah. That's great. Let's see here. Now, you've been in an awesome studio recording your stuff, and that, with Eric Copeland, with Creative Soul Records.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Amazing
Yeah.
producer.
He is my producer. Yeah, he's one of them. He is an amazing guy. He gets me very well as an artist and as a person. And, you know, I've been working with him since the beginning. So it started first with Mig, he's Grammy nominated multi-platinum producer Steve Migliori. And
Right.
then it went with Eric also. So Eric and we've been working with my father and the amazing band, and the players, forget it. They're top notch. And
That's great.
we have a ball. I mean, you can't,
That's
you
what
have
it's
to have,
about. You
yeah.
do. You got to have fun. And you got some great people and producers in your corner. They're just making you shine. Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. Yes, it's a team effort. It's not just, everybody says it's the artist. It's not. It's everybody
Yeah, it is.
working hand in hand. And I always tell Eric and I tell everybody, it's because of everybody working together that, and through the grace of God that we're doing what we're doing. And it's that successful because of our hard work and dedication.
That's right. Now, did I read that you still do music with your father?
Yes, yes, we do.
That's
So
great.
my father and I a lot. Of course, I write my own music, as does he. But my father and I, we do a lot of co-writing together, and a lot of all the singles that have come out, they're from me and him. So it's amazing. It's amazing because our chemistry is very good when it comes to songwriting, and we just have a lot of fun. We really do.
That's great that father-daughter duo that you're still doing it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
No, and he was
So
doing doo-wop back in the day.
yeah. My dad is very versatile. And when I told him, I was like, listen, we did a dance single. Now we're doing the Christian music. He's like, all right, sign me up. Let's do it.
I'm
So
there.
he was ready. He was ready.
That is great. Unbelievable. Now, I want to back up a little bit, and this doesn't really have anything to do with music, but how many books do you have out, and are they all children books?
Well, I have the first version out, and then we released the second version, but we're going to be updating the second version. So there'll be a new version of that coming out under my company. So there's two, and right now they're children books. And at some point, of course, it's a series. I'll still be writing a series more to it, but at some point, I'd like to write a novel. I'm interested.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love that. That's great that you're doing that and stuff. Children's book. When was the last one you put out? What was the name?
It was Suzanne Lantana High School Days, and that came out a good number of years ago. But that's the one we're going to update and add more to. We released that one.
Oh, beautiful. Great. And is this the first year you're doing Christmas music?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it going to be your own original stuff, or are you going
It's
to?
my own original.
Own original stuff.
Own original.
I don't mean to say this, but maybe I do, but you really need to replace Mariah Carey's Christmas song. I'm really tired of it.
I love Mariah, but I know everybody wants another one. They want a new artist to take the torch, as they say.
I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Oh, no.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's funny. Last year when Cher came out with her album, I love Cher, and I love her album. Yes, politically we have different views, but I love her as an artist and I love her music. But it's just amazing. And it is true. Mariah has taken the spot for many, many years, but she is very talented, beautiful music. But yeah, so working on these new Christmas singles is really something. I mean, it's exciting. Right. Everybody's been waiting for it. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Good deal. That's great. I had to throw that out there.
Thank you.
Now I got some fun questions I want to ask you. I'm always curious to hear the answers on these. And I'm not sure which one I want to grab first, but how about this one? Give you two answers.
Okay.
The person alive, the person that has passed away.
Okay.
Who would you really want to grace the stage?
Okay. I need you to repeat that because I lost you for a second.
Yeah, I saw that glitch right there, internet stuff. Two people, one passed, one alive.
Okay.
Well, who would you want to grace the stage with and perform with? Really want to?
I would love to sing with Luther Vandross. My mom went to school with him, and they were in the same grade. But I would love to have been on stage with him. So that would be one. And then the second one, I'd like to sing with CeCe Winans.
Oh, there you go. I like those two answers. Beautiful. All right, next question. Two answers on this one. We're going all the way around the world. Two stages you want to perform
on. Oh. Let me be honest. I don't care. Okay. I want to sing in Israel and I want to sing in Italy. So you give me the stage in either one of those countries, I'm good. Those are the top two.
That's beautiful. Wonderful. Good deal. Now, this one, I can't wait to hear the answer on this. I'm going to get you your, just imagine you're going on stage, you're going to perform in front of, so let's say it's 1,000 people out
Yeah.
there. The band starts, you start singing, people start coming towards you and start moving. You see them possibly dancing, maybe singing your music to you. You see that. How's it hitting your heart, Melissa? Come on, tell me.
I will probably start crying. That's how I know it. Like I'd be just smiling, telling them how much I love them, and start crying and just be like, sing it to me. Just keep singing to me.
Yes, just keep
And
saying it.
just keep singing it and keep it going. And I would be
That's
encouraging
great.
it. I'd be encouraging it.
Beautiful. I like that. That's awesome. So now, any collaborations in the work with other artists?
There have been a couple that have reached out and we're going over that. So I don't want to say who they are at the moment, but there are a couple. And, my dad makes the jokes. He always says to me, oh, we got to do one together. And because it's true, my dad and I haven't even done one yet as a collab. And my dad has a very, very beautiful voice as well. And he can sing too. And I
Right.
think it's very nice to do a song with my dad. And that's something too that I've been thinking about.
Well, great. That would be awesome to hear that. And whoever else is you might be collaborating with. That's
Yeah.
great stuff there. Do you think back over the years, is there any one or two memorable moments that stand out for you, whether you're performing or just singing?
Oh yeah. Okay, so the first one, when I went to Six Flags Great Adventure with my whole class in school, and
Right.
Mr. Leeson was overseeing that. When we all won, the whole place went crazy. Everybody was supporting everybody. The love and support I got as a solo artist that won that year, it was wild. I mean, wild. So that's the first one.
Okay.
And the second one that's very memorable for me, and as always is when I sing in church. There's just such a connectivity in there, obviously, with me and my
Yeah.
Lord. And there's no greater feeling. That's one of the best feelings in the world. And it's the ultimate feeling, to be honest. So
Yeah.
for me, those are the top two.
Well, that's awesome. I love that. And you're getting a lot of radio and press and all that good stuff.
Yes, yes. I'm very thankful, very blessed. I'm working with an amazing team of people. And along the way I meet others that I get to work with too and form wonderful, contracts. But and it's not even about that. It's more about the bonds and, the
Yeah.
friendships that we build. And that's what's important.
It is. It is. Now, do you have a PR team that's looking after you, or are you doing everything?
I'm doing everything
You're
under
doing
my company.
everything.
Yeah, with my company and with the people I work with, but it's me. I'm the one who's
It's
doing
just
everything.
you.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a lot of work to be the
It
performer and do the business too.
is. Yeah.
I
I
learned that.
learned this business from early on. I mean, my mom does because she was a high level executive secretary. So my mom does help, of course, with doing a lot of phone calls as well and different things. But it's me. I'm a woman with many hats,
I
many
see
hats.
that. I see that.
And it's a blessing. It is. But yeah, in regards
Great.
to PR team, yeah, I'm a one woman show.
Okay. If somebody was to approach you and slap a label down, would you consider it?
I would. I would if as long as the deal is good and everything is on the same page and everybody's happy and yeah, I would.
Yeah. Well, that's not too far out of your reach, I don't think.
I don't think so either. I
So,
mean, it's
so yeah.
amazing. I was 25 when I started my own company, which is M. Pedigano Enterprises, LLC, which is both the book publishing and record label. So I have that, which is amazing. And I'm very blessed by that. But I have been asked many a times if another label came to you and was interested or even distribution. Yes, it is something I would be very open to discussing.
Well, good, good. Be open to it, but be very wise.
Yes.
Yes. Read all the fine print.
Yes.
Exactly.
I will take
Oh,
that wise advice. I promise.
yeah, yeah. All right, couple songs here. Now, we talked about Dear Lord Jesus. Very powerful song, very great song, touches the heart. Where'd that come from?
Oh, I wrote that song with my dad in our previous apartment with the whole family. We were in the den and we were sitting down, and I wanted to write a very impactful song. I wanted to write a song that was not just me talking to the Lord, but also talking to the audience, my brothers and sisters, and just everyone. So the song is written in a twofold. That's when people hear me singing, they're like, wait, is she talking to him? Is she talking to, like, what is she doing? So I've always had to explain it. It's a twofold. Now, as a person listening, you can interpret it however you feel, but that's the standpoint it came from. And it was so funny when it was coming towards the hook of the song, in the den on one of the doors in my there was this beautiful bathroom, and we had on the door a gold cross. I laid my hand on it and I put my head up against the cross, and the mantra that kept coming out of my head, because I wanted the hook to really come out well, was, dear Lord, please help me, I need you. It just kept, and then I was like, oh my God, we got the hook. And
You
it
got the
was the
hook.
lyrics.
It's right there.
So that's
That's
how that hook came, believe it or not. And I told my dad, I was like, okay, we're done. We got it.
got it.
It's in the bag.
I love how that worked out. That was
So
pretty cool.
my dad's looking at me and he sees me like banging my head lightly with the hand on the door. And he's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just talking to God. I need a moment. It's going to
I'm in
come.
my creative mode.
And it
That's
did.
wonderful.
So
That's
that's how
great.
that started, that one.
Okay. How about this one here? Look at you.
Oh,
Look at you. Yeah.
look
Let's
at,
go there.
oh, that one is very, very deep, because I was going through a lot at that time in my life personally with specific things. And it was a song to the Lord. It was specifically just straight to him, saying, and letting others who would hear it, saying, no matter what I go through, no matter what I face, my focus is you. I'm coming to you. I'm holding on to you, clinging to you. So that's pretty much the whole basis of where that song came from. It's what I went through and who to fully focus on, who's going to get you through and who heals you.
That's right. That's right. Believe. It will help you. That's
Mm-hmm.
right. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, we're getting kind of towards the end here. What do you got going? What do you think 5 years from now? Where you want to be? Where you see yourself at?
5 years from now, I definitely see myself, of course, doing more music, more books, traveling, performing on stages, meeting with fans. I look forward to getting married and having children.
That's cool.
That's really where my head is at. I'm very big on family. And the stuff we have coming up now, we have the ISA Awards coming up, which I'm very
Yes, we
excited
do.
about. I will be there in
Oh,
August.
yes.
So that's going to be a lot of.
Good deal.
Then we got the Josie Awards in
Yes.
October. Then we got the Grammys. So there's a lot going on that we're gearing up for. And we just were coming off of the Grammys this year, where I Look at You was Grammy considered. So a lot of exciting things, a lot of things going on, and I'm just very, very thankful to everyone. It means a lot.
Great. Melissa, I can't thank you enough for coming on the No Cover TV podcast.
Oh,
Beautiful interview.
and for having me, and I look forward to coming back on soon.
Oh, we're going to have you 6 months, not no more than a year. I want to know what's going on. I want that new EP when it comes out.
I promise.
And I want to ask before we jump off here, because I grew up Italian too, even though I'm not. What's your favorite dish?
Oh, a baked ziti.
There you go, Big Z. I love it. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna have to change recipes, I think, after the show.
Yes. I love cooking and baking. I love it. It's in the blood.
That's great. It is. So everybody on podcast land, check out Melissa. Go to this website, wherever she's at. Mention her again, so a couple of sites you're on.
So I'm on melissapetigiano.com. I'm on facebook.com/Melissa Petigiano, facebook.com/Melissa Petigiano Music, Instagram.com/singer-author01. No, excuse me. Let's back that up. Instagram.com/MissyPO1. See what happens? You're all over the place when you have also going on. And then on X is singer-author01.
All right, great, Melissa. Well, thank you for coming on No Cover TV. Everybody else, check out the next show coming up, the future shows, the past shows. We are doing some amazing things, and support these artists, support Melissa and everybody out there. All right, Melissa, this is going to go right to YouTube, and you can check it out in just a second, all right? And pass it out there, because we're going to get you around the world, all right? We're out here, Melissa. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Take care.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.